Okay, that was not, I guess, the safest spot for me to log out because I logged back in and a stupid ghast.
That sounds terrifying.
Okay. Okay, hey Piglin, just let me be. Okay, let me switch this screen over now. Boom, boom. Just had to get to a safe spot.
Yeah.
We're good. My connection is good. Yeah, it turns out it was just a random internet outage, sort of like partial outage I think that was last weekend. And then, yeah, the next day my upload speeds were good again, so.
That's good.
Glad it was just a minor blip. So, yeah, Halloween. We did not go. Kids did not do trick-or-treating. We had a few people ring the doorbell, but they were saying if you are doing trick-or-treating that you need to have individual baggies out, like for trick-or-treaters to grab, instead of
Yeah.
you can't. They weren't even letting you put a bucket of candy out, which normally that's what we'd do. We'd put a bucket of candy while we went in and went trick-or-treating with our kids, and you just rely on the honor system and hope that each kid only takes 1 or 2 pieces. But because of COVID, you know, they want like everything individually bagged so that nobody's cross contamination, and I don't know, the kids just weren't feeling it. So instead, Isla set up an entire like family activity night. So we spent a couple hours playing games that she set up, and I spent all afternoon I cut up a bunch of our pumpkins, got all the seeds out, and we roasted a ton of pumpkin seeds. They turned out fantastic.
Sounds yummy.
Yeah, the
I
seasoning.
love pumpkin soup.
Yeah, the seasoning was really good. We went for a spicy, salty, garlicky seasoning, which is, I'm sure standard. And then yeah, I took the pumpkin halves because they were actually 3 small pumpkins that we grew in our garden in the backyard. So fresh garden-grown pumpkins. I cut them all and I roasted them for like 45 minutes. And then I scooped out all of the, the flesh on the inside of the rind and put it in a food processor and made some very, very delicious pumpkin puree that we're going to use for pumpkin pie and milkshakes and stuff.
Nice.
And maybe a pumpkin spice latte, homemade with real pumpkin.
Nice. That sounds delicious.
So yeah, I branded myself the Pumpkin Master today.
There's a local bakery near us that sells the most amazing pumpkin bread. Like, this shit is like bright orange and just so good. It's full of pumpkin seeds and stuff. It's literally amazing.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, I'm a huge fan of pumpkin. And this is my first year doing the puree from scratch. I always thought that you had to take the stringy part on the inside and save that, and that's what made the puree, but it's actually the flesh inside the rind, kind of basically like a squash.
Yeah.
And I actually ate some of it while I was scooping it out. I took a couple bites, and it was really, really good. It was like, because all I did was sprinkle some salt on the pieces before I threw them in the oven, and so it was just baked pumpkin with salt.
Yeah. When I
Yeah.
do like pumpkin soup and stuff, you've got to roast the veggies first. Like, it just adds so much flavor to it. Amazing. You've got me craving pumpkin now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so stoked. And the fact that they were pumpkins we grew in our garden, I mean, it just took everything to the next level.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Hey, little magma cubes. Oh, what? Oh, what? What, you little assholes? So yes, we were destroying this bastion remnant. That's what we were doing last time. It's going very well too. We've got a lot of blackstone and
Yeah.
yeah, lots of blackstone. Tons of blackstone brick, polished blackstone brick. Chiseled. Cracked. All right. Well, I think I'm going to keep the momentum going. Jesus Christ, man. These gas are out of control. Stupid zombie piglin.
Are any of them wearing pumpkins?
Do the zombie piglins wear pumpkins?
Yeah. Don't they normally for Halloween?
I don't know.
I know they used to put them on zombie pigmen.
I'm not seeing any yet, but the skeleton doesn't have any.
So I'm looking at my second MRI of the year.
You're what?
I'm looking at the second, having to have the second MRI of the year.
Oh, and what's this MRI for?
I bent down at work on Thursday and did something to or a disc or something in my back. You won't know for sure till I get an MRI.
Oof.
That was a fun start to it all, which is why I'm not sure how long I'll be here for, because I probably shouldn't be sitting up.
Ouch, man.
But I'm also super bored of just lying in bed.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get good news back. News that you aren't facing anything serious.
Yeah, me too. It's feeling a bit better today, but it's still really sore. Oh, Snow's saying you'll be on in about 45 minutes.
Sweet.
Yeah. Fuck, it's been like one of those weeks though. Dad got home from feeding my horses on Friday because I was like too injured to like move. And one of my horses is like really lame, so it's just being like full on. He was looking a bit better today though. Dad drove me out there.
Oh,
And
good.
I like hobbled across the paddock and had a look at him. But I'm a little bit over 2020 at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird year. It's been a whole lot of bad, but it's also, you know, for us, the year we finally pulled the trigger and moved out of Phoenix, and so it's like there's kind of a weird silver lining.
Daddy, I need you for something. Mommy's in the shower.
You need me for something?
Yeah, Yogurt dribbled pee on the floor. I stopped her from fully peeing.
Oh my god, is she outside now?
Yes.
Okay. I will be right back. Let me just box myself
See you
in
in a
here.
minute.
There's apparently some dog pee-pee I have to handle. I will be right back. All right, I am back. Oh boy.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Yeah, luckily the dog only peed a little bit. They've been playing around with a laser pointer, getting the dog all excited, and a little pee came out. Oh yeah, so my wife and I watched the new Borat movie yesterday.
Yeah. Any good?
I really liked it. It's definitely another very funny Sacha Baron Cohen movie. I think you either like his movies or you don't. Like, I don't know if you've seen Borat, the first Borat, or Bruno, or...
Not really. It's probably not a movie I'd seek out to watch, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And, you know, it is kind of focused on ridiculing a lot of American, especially like American conservatism, and I definitely got a kick out of it. He makes fun of the QAnon type people, and he pretty much makes a fool out of a lot of those people, and it's pretty funny. And he does it with a very clever little movie plot that he's built around it. And this, I don't know the name of the actress, but there's basically this actress that plays his fictional daughter in the movie, and the idea is he's bringing her to America to basically, sell her to, a well-off American man. And, yeah. It's very funny. We were dying laughing at certain parts, and she was surprisingly funny. In a lot of ways, I think she was even funnier than Sacha Baron Cohen. Like, she played a very funny character, and there's some, I'll just say politely, there's some lady humor in there that is some of the funniest shit I have ever seen. That was very, very shocking stuff. Not the kind of things you normally see. I will leave it at that.
Sounds interesting. Maybe something to check out. I don't know, I just kind of never really got into the whole Borat thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there's a certain aspect to those movies that kind of makes them hard to watch because, he's basically pranking people. And, just some of the stuff he does is, it's so cringy. Seeing people react seriously, thinking that this is a real guy saying and doing these things and not realizing they're being pranked. That just... I don't know. At the end of the day, it's funny and it's cool seeing these people just kind of being made idiots out of themselves. But in other ways, it's just like, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this. And I can't believe these people are actually saying these things. And what is wrong with people?
Yeah, and I'm not really a big fan of cringe humor. Or cringe in general.
Yeah.
I straight up stopped watching Bones because I found it really awkward watching Bones interact with everybody.
Watching what? Bones?
Bones.
What's that?
So it's like a
You talking about the crime show Bones with the guy that played Angel in Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just found the lead female character in that really uncomfortable to watch in some of the later seasons. I mean, I also too didn't necessarily like the guy who played Buffy's character because in an entire 10-season run or something, he was there was no character growth.
Yeah, that's...
and then they killed off Sweets, and I was really shitty about that. Because he was going to go on and play something else in another movie. And I mean, that probably should have been spoiler warning, but at the same time, this is like 10 years ago,
Yeah,
so
I'm
if
not
you're
gonna
only
watch
just
it.
catching bones, that's
and
not really
I'm not going to watch Dexter either, even though they apparently are having a new final season for Dexter.
Yeah.
We watched the first episode of that show, and I was like, oh, this could be a cool show, but I wasn't engaged enough to want to continue after the first episode.
Yeah, I never got into Dexter. Criminal Minds I was into for a bit, but kind of feel like after about season 8, it went off the railroads a bit too.
See, we were into the OG show, CSI. The original CSI, like the one that started all of those kind of crime shows. Like that was my jam. Back when William Peterson was still on the show playing Grissom.
Yeah.
And Marg Helgenberger, and I mean, that show was iconic. And I feel like all those other shows, Criminal Minds and Bones and every other CSI spinoff and NCIS.
Hang on, Ari's having trouble joining. I just reposted the IP address and told her we're on 116.2. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like, too, that when you start having too many episodes in a season and then you've got so many seasons, there comes a point where there's not really a lot of places for writers to go that they haven't already been.
Yeah.
Even if you've got to know. Particularly, too, like, Doctor Who can kind of get it because it's like space and you can just keep adding fucking planets and shit. And, weird things. But something where you're in a city, like, or doing a crime thing in a specific area, you're kind of limited within that, like...
Well, speaking of CSI, the same problem with that show, like, as much as we love that show, by the time they got to the 6th or 7th season, it was like, okay, now every character in CSI at some point by season 7 had been kidnapped by a killer, had been in some hostage situation where they were about to die, and then they just straight up started killing a bunch of them off because like their contracts ran up and they didn't want to keep doing the show, and then William Peterson wanted to leave, and so they had to find a way to send him off, and it just became too melodramatic. It's like, okay, if I'm supposed to see this as a realistic show, they've kind of lost their credibility when, the life isn't so glamorous for real life CSI. They go investigate crime scenes. They're not getting kidnapped in hostage situations all the time. What's up? I see Christina.
Yay! Sorry, I wonder if she's going to join us. Yay, she is! Awesome! Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like, too, like, there's only so many times that you can do that before it loses its shock value. Like, you just stop caring about people who are in those situations. Or it's like, they're either going to survive. I don't know.
Yep.
Criminal Minds did an interesting subplot with the whole, like, Reed gets kidnapped and addicted to, like, opioids.
Kidnapped and addicted?
Well, he was given a heap of opioid. Hi, Ari!
Hello!
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 Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween, guys!
I guess not as much for you anymore, but still close.
Yeah, we didn't do anything this year. I decided to take a break with everything going on.
That's pretty much where we ended up. We just did a bunch of family stuff here at the house, played games, and...
That's true.
My daughter set up a whole scavenger hunt and like 4 different games, and then we made a bunch of sweets, and I went nuts with pumpkins. It was great.
Oh, that's cool. So, what is everyone doing? Where is everyone at?
Oh, I am in the Nether tearing apart this bastion so that I can get a ton of blackstone, and then I'm going to build a base in the Nether. It's very spooky, very Halloween appropriate. Where are you at?
Apparently, I'm in the gaming district, so I need to go find my armor and remember how to get out of here.
Yes. Well, I guess you're not too far. If you, instead of heading back to the main bases, if you take the path the rest of the way to the end where that jungle is, I can't remember if... Yeah, I don't know if you were on with us when we extended a pathway all the way out to like new parts of the Nether.
I don't think she was.
Oh,
Yeah, so we have access to all the new biomes, and it's very cool.
well, I will be on my way as soon as I get my armor and some food, which there is none of.
Sweet. Oh yeah, so I guess I forget, the last time I streamed was pre the snowstorm we got last weekend. So we did end up getting our first good snow. I think we ended up with around 8 inches or so.
Whoa.
And so yes, kids actually had their first snow day on Monday. The roads were too icy, so they canceled school. And so we went sledding, and it was super fun. Finally getting to experience these first-time things that we would have never gotten to experience in Arizona, or at least in Phoenix.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah. And nice that we can just go right out our front door, and boom, snow's right there. We don't have to drive to Flagstaff or Prescott.
I hope we get Colorado. Oh my goodness.
Yep, definitely no regrets here. It was a great decision, and an added side benefit that we knew would be a factor, but it's been impressive just how much better it's been, has been our kids' school. Like, education
Really?
is so much better here. The teachers are so much more like on their game, even though it's just a standard public school. And I think it's because the schools get a lot more funding and teachers get paid more. And I think a lot of that comes from the marijuana tax, because weed is legal here. So I know that those taxes for that go to a number of good programs like that and go to schools. And
Oh yeah. I mean, that's another reason I want to get there.
yeah.
But yeah. I heard that Tucson got really well. My dad told me that Tucson got super, super cold. I think around the time you guys got that cold front, and he called me just to tell me, like, it was so cold, like he didn't know what to do with himself.
Man. Yeah, if it was last Sunday and Monday, we got down to the high on those days was about 15 degrees, and the low was 1 degree.
Wow.
So it was like a low of 1, a high of 15, and when we were out playing in the snow, it was so awesome because I had icicles hanging from my mustache, and I mean, it was just awesome. Like, we put on tons of layers, so yeah, it was cold, but we were prepared. It was nothing we couldn't handle, even being desert rats.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, definitely not a single regret, and love the snow. Even having to shovel a little bit, like, that's no big deal at all. It's worth it to have this kind of variability and actually have the environment change. So yeah, I hope you get Colorado too. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we should know around February what's going to happen with us. I don't know where I need to go, and I have no food. I don't remember which way I need to go, and I have no food.
Oh yeah, I have a little bit of food, but if you have none, Let me see. Let
I
me
don't
see if there's
remember
any
which
over
way
here.
is to get back. That's the problem.
Yeah, I always get a little turned around at that point too.
Oh, crap.
Well, hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me see if there's something over here. Oh, there's golden carrots. All right, I will come to you. I think I'm the closest one. Oh my god, you fucking skeleton.
I'm in a glass tunnel, but I don't remember if I'm on our way back to our bases or if I'm heading to the jungle. I don't know which way I'm going.
Well, I'm heading over there now. Hoping I can get there pretty quick.
Oh, I think I'm heading back to our bases. This might work out, actually. So if you're the opposite direction, don't worry about it, because I think this is how to get back.
Okay. Well, I will be on standby over here. If you need me to head over there, I can.
Okay. We will find out in a few minutes. So other than that, you doing okay? Family's doing okay?
Yeah. My son went back to school full time. They went back to full in-person learning, even though the COVID numbers are higher than they've ever been now, which is a little puzzling, but at the same time, it's like, well, it has actually been really good for him. Like, he's thriving a lot more now that he's in school each day and getting, the hybrid learning, it's good for my daughter because she's just got a good solid foundation. But with him only being in second grade, it's been a little bit tough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's doing a whole lot better now that they're back to full in-person learning. I strongly suspect that's going to change soon because even with my work, I'm still working from home, but the Denver office, which is the office that I would be working out of if we were back to full in-person learning or in-person working, I guess the Denver mayor issued new restrictions, and so they had to reduce the population in the office again and send a bunch of people back to working from home.
Goodness.
So no difference for me because that's what I've just continued to do since I moved here, but that'll be continuing for a while. But yeah, how's everything going with you out there? How are your kids?
They're good. So my daughters, they've been doing the online schooling, and this year we opted to put my son in it, not only because of the whole COVID thing, but I just feel like he was not getting a good education. And my daughter was thriving with the more one-on-one and not all the distractions. And so he is in it. He hates it because it's a lot of work, but I think he's doing better. And, we're just busy. My days are, so long with the schooling that they have. It's just so much, all three of them. And then, mom duties and wife duties. And then by, 7 o'clock, I'm like dead on my pillow. So
Do you have to basically be the teacher?
yes. So they have the curriculum that they have to follow, and I have to implement it. And so if they have questions, I kind of have to, answer that for them. And it's been so long since I've been in school, and
Oh yeah, you forget
the
that
way,
stuff.
yeah, and the way we were taught, especially at TJA,
Common Core has
Yes.
fucked everything up, man. It's
Oh my
like, man,
gosh.
I taught Isla how to add and subtract and even do multiplication before she even started preschool. And then I'm like, oh yeah, she's going to have a leg up. And then she's coming home, she's like, Daddy, they're making me do number bonds and tape diagrams. And I'm like, I'm an engineer and I don't have any fucking idea what they're asking you to do.
Yes, it's awful. And my son was failing, last year he was just failing, and it's like his whole page was full of blocks. I'm like, what the hell are all these damn blocks? We have to like do it like this. No. So I went back to like how Miss Berlin and, Mr. B taught us. And I'm like, just borrow. It's easy, and now he's doing it my way, and he's doing better. But yeah, like the curriculum is provided, I just have to implement it. And 4 days a week they have live lessons with their quote unquote actual teachers.
Okay.
But that's more of just I guess they're social. I don't really know. You know, it is what it is. I'm just rolling with it and hoping to survive.
Yeah. Well, as long as the kids are thriving or learning or whatever, that's all we can ask for during a pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially when we live in, I mean, coming from Arizona, where I think Arizona is still like 48th in the nation in education.
They're really bad, yeah.
It's like, man, we had the double whammy before we moved out here. It was like COVID hit, and the teachers already sucked enough, and the school sucked, and like, man, it's just now we see it in such stark contrast because, like, we're in a state now that's considered like really good for education. Like, this is, if you want to live somewhere where your kids are going to get a good education, and the schools are going to be properly funded and everything, this is where it's at. And it's like, now that we're seeing all of that, it's like, holy shit, is this what we were missing all those years?
Wow.
And yeah, you can just tell the teachers, they work harder. Like, it's a viable career that that they rely on for money, and they actually make decent enough money to make a living off of. I feel like in Arizona, all of the teachers there, it's like they were either just teaching because it's like, oh, they just wanted to be a teacher and they make hardly any money, and their husbands or wives are the ones pulling in the rest of the money, and it's just kind of like a side hobby of theirs to be teaching. Or I don't know. It's hard to put my finger on. There were a few like really solid teachers here and there, but just it seemed like an institutional issue. It's like when it's not like a viable career that you can work at and get better at and take your job seriously, and that like none of that seemed to matter in Phoenix. It's just like shitty teachers left and right.
I guess too, for a lot of them, if they're barely surviving, they're probably doing their 8 hours or whatever in a classroom, plus their 3 or 4 hours of barking at night, and some other second job.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's
feel
true
like
for a lot of them.
Hard to be motivated or like be barely keeping your head above water if after this you've got another 5-hour bartending shift or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
In a bid to. Plus, you've got to do all your marketing and buy all your shit for your classroom and.
Well, no, they had it set up in Arizona where all the parents basically had to donate all the classroom supplies. So every parent would basically go out and spend, $50 to $100, and it's like you'd sign up for what you were going to donate. And so we would be donating like markers and crayons and pencils and Kleenex and paper towels, and then other parents would donate the other things, and it's like, yep. I just can't believe the funding is so terrible that you're supposed to have public school, publicly funded, available to everyone, and it's like they cut every corner they can in Arizona.
Yeah. That sucks too, because it sounds like schools in like areas where parents didn't have that, spare $100 to go and buy shit for classrooms, it just wouldn't happen. Well,
yeah. Well, it got to the point, even with us, we can make ends meet and everything, but when it wasn't just that. It's like, and there's 2 or 3 fundraisers going on at a time to raise funding for this activity or that, and it's like, we're looking at how much we're spending. It's like, man, we're like spending like $200 a month on all these various school things, between the supplies and the fundraiser events and all of that.
The book things. What is it?
Book it.
There you go. Book fairs.
Oh, I remember the old Pizza Hut Book It program. You get your free personal pan pizza when you kick ass and read a lot.
Those are my favorite.
We did like an MS readathon, and like as a kid I read so much, like all the funds went through. But like they had, you'd read X amount of books for various different prizes or whatever. It must have been back in the 90s or whatever when I was doing it. you'd have to like read like 600 books in the period or whatever
Oh, wow.
to get a pencil case or something like that, and it was
Yeah.
just like I remember looking at it and going, well, I read like 3 books a day, but I'm still not
Yeah, that's crazy.
gonna be in with a shot. But looking back, it was like it was for charity and everything, and I kind of get it now as an adult. But as a kid, it was so disheartening to go through and see what you'd have to do to, win any prizes out of this thing, just because it was so like, it was just so much.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, the other good news is that so Nolan has been on an IEP since he's been in preschool for just like some minor developmental delay. He's had a speech teacher because he's had some issues with his R's and his L's, and just some he's got some like social anxiety. And so the latest update we got from them is they're officially taking him off his IEP. They say that he's made enough progress everywhere that all they're going to keep doing is have him see his speech teacher once a week, just to continue working. But like, yeah, he's just doing so much better now that they said that they don't think he needs any of that support anymore. He seems very well adjusted, and so we're like, yes.
That is super awesome.
yeah.
It's like, the IEP is great and all, but part of the problem with it was, well, again, back in Arizona, is they kept taking him out of his regular class. So the time that he would be with a bunch of other normal students that, he could mirror and look and kind of see how they operate and, just kind of take the social cues from others. They were constantly pulling him out to get, the special, I don't know. I would call it like special one-on-one learning, but they really just didn't do that good of a job. It was like they were just kind of doing lame shit over and over, and they weren't really progressing. And every time we got an update on his IEP, they were just copying and pasting the last progress he had and not reevaluating him. And it's like, yeah, we come here and they take all that shit. They've been taking it really seriously, and you can tell that, they actually treat the program the way it's supposed to be treated. And I don't know, it was just really cool to see.
Yeah, it sounds like they were failing him for sure.
Yeah, and you can't help but wonder too, if are they intentionally trying to keep him on it in Arizona so that they can get the additional funding, because they kind of have a vested interest to have students in those programs, because the school gets additional funding for every kid that's under an IEP. And
absolutely,
I just always hated that aspect of it.
Wow, I can't even speak. I'm where the jungle biome portal is, and I see the cobblestone. Are you out that way?
Yeah, you should see a cobblestone pathway that continues on. Just follow that straight down, and you'll hit this bastion that's been gutted a fair bit, and I'm in here just continuing to destroy this thing.
Yeah, this makes me nervous. I've got all my gear and my wings. I'm just teetering above lava a little bit.
You'll be fine. It's perfectly safe. Unless the ghast hits you.
Oh, and be careful of the pig ones, because I'm guessing you don't have anything gold on.
No.
No.
Yeah, so if a piglin
They'll
sees
attack
you... Well, once you get over here, we have some gold here, so we should be able to... Actually, there's a gold chest plate and some gold boots here, so you can just temporarily put some of that on.
Wait, so I need to wear gold?
Just at least one piece, because the piglin mob, if they see you and you're not wearing any gold, they will automatically aggro you. But as soon as you put on at least one piece of like gold armor... Oh, hey. Yeah, this chest got some gold there.
Hey, what's hitting me?
The skeleton. I will kill him.
Oh, I should have brought an ender chest.
if we continue all the way down, actually, and we can do that if you wanna follow me down this way. We have our proper base down here with more food and an ender chest and.
Also, too, Ari, if you open any chests or shulker boxes in front of the piglins, they'll aggro on you.
What? Even with gold stuff on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So
They're
don't open
assholes.
chests. Don't open
Wait, so
shulker
what
boxes.
are the piglin guys? Which ones are those?
They're they're pigmen, and they carry. Some of them carry axes. Some of them carry crossbows. Actually,
If
wait,
you
dude.
see one dressed in black with a crossbow, get the with a golden axe, get the fuck out of there. They're really nasty bastards.
Oh, great.
And also, if you see something that looks like Pumbaa, they will also try to kill you. So avoid them as well.
I saw some things in the lava.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
Striders.
striders. So those are well, they're not really tameable, but you can put a saddle on them and you can ride them through the lava.
Oh, that's
And we
funny.
have a few of them. Yeah, and you have to make a crimson carrot on a stick. It's kind of like riding a saddled pig, but instead of a carrot on a stick, you have to get one of these crimson mushrooms, and you have to craft that with a fishing rod, and then you can ride them around and steer them.
Oh, I miss so much, but these trees are beautiful. I'm gonna need some of these.
Yeah, this is a crimson forest. Or not a crimson. This is a warped forest.
Yeah.
That's not the crimson fungus. It's the warped fungus on a stick that you need.
So I bought Red Dead Redemption today.
Oh,
It was
awesome.
like 40% off on Steam, and I'm like, well, I didn't really want to pay $140, but I'll pay $80.
Sweet.
Goodness, what kind of game is that?
Basically cowboys. I bought it because I want to ride horses here, there, and everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's made by Rockstar, the same people that make Grand Theft Auto, and yeah, I'm probably going to restart. It's been so long since I played. I think I'm going to start a new save file and try to get back into it and play it consistently from the start. It's a really cool game. I mean, from what I played, like you can do all the typical cowboy things. Like you can even ride your horse and lasso a guy as you chase him, and then hog tie him and like put him on the back of your horse and carry him down to the jail or whatever.
What does your armor look different? It's purple.
Oh, that is netherite. So with this, the nether update, there's a new material that's stronger than diamond, and it's called, well, once you refine it, it's called netherite. But basically, I'll show you, we have a mining area here where we're trying to get a bunch of it. And so you mine for it in the nether. It's super rare, takes a while to find it, and it's called ancient debris. And then once you find ancient debris, you can smelt it down and craft it with gold to make netherite ingots, and then you can upgrade your diamond armor to netherite armor, and it's even stronger than diamond. But anyway, this is our little working nether base.
It's also got some crazy knockback resistance.
What are these Are these boxes? What is this?
Where?
These purple.
Oh yeah, so these are respawn anchors. So you can't sleep on beds in the nether, but you can create these with crying obsidian, and you basically, they have 4 charges, and you charge them up by using glowstone on them. And if I right click, do I right click on it? I must already be activated. But yeah, if you die in the nether, you'll respawn right back here at your respawn anchor, and it'll take 1 charge. So that way you can actually like fully live in the nether and have a base. And with the new warped forest and crimson forest, when you cut down the stems of those mushrooms, if you look in this chest here, you'll see I have crimson stems and warped stems. Those basically count as logs, so you can craft these cool wood planks, like these bluish wood planks and these reddish wood planks, and you can use it just as regular wood in any crafting recipe. So now you basically in the Nether now you can find all the materials you need to like have a full-blown base and almost never have to go into the overworld if you don't want to.
Oh, balls, I'm so behind. What is this?
Let's see.
This orange thing?
Which orange thing? Oh, that. Oh, yeah, that's a shroom light. So it's a new light source. When you go through these forests, here, I'll show you. If you come over here. So this is kind of where our area, this is where we stop. If you go down these stairs, okay, good, you got your gold on. Here's a bunch of piglins. So they're not going to aggro you as long as you're wearing gold and as long as you don't pick up any gold or open any chests around them. But if we go down in there, that's a huge area where we've been mining for ancient debris. But if you come over here, you'll see we've got a little pen over here where we have some striders. So if you wanna ride a strider.
Oh no. No, they're so ugly. What are they?
I love them.
Gosh.
They're little golems. Oh god, watch out for this guy. Watch out for this guy.
What is that?
He's a bad piece of shit.
That's Pumbaa.
Yeah, these guys will always they're always aggressive and they'll try to knock you into the lava. Oh yeah, and if you look in the lava, you see the two striders on top of each other.
Why?
Why not?
Because they're sexy
Well,
like
sure.
that. Yeah.
Oh wow, there's so much.
But yeah, if you come over here, watch out for this pig up here. But yeah, so these, you can actually grow these too. If you plant a crimson mushroom or a warped fungus and you use bone meal on it and you plant it on this, you see this ground over here? So this is kind of like the new grass for the Nether. If you're in a crimson forest like this, the netherrack will grow this. What's it called again? It's
Goodness.
well, if you mine it with silk touch, you'll pick it up, and it's like, so instead of how you have dirt and grass in the overworld, now you have netherrack with this, the crimson like grassy stuff on it, and if you're in a warped forest, it'll be the nylium. And so yeah, you can break these down and they grow with shroom lights in them and stuff. So if you come in here, you can actually mine up these shroom lights, and that's yet another light source. And then there's these vines that grow down. These are like
I'm so lost.
nether vines. And then in a warped forest, the vines grow from the ground up. So they're almost like stalactites and stalagmites.
Well, so where should I begin?
Well, here, come over here. Let's go back this way.
Those things look so derpy. Oh my goodness.
I love them. They're my favorite. So yeah, if you go back, well, I mean, we already kind of walked through the warped forest. The warped forest is basically the same as what we see here, but everything is that bluish color. You get the bluish logs, you get the bluish kind of, these are actually, what are these called again? Let me see if I can remember. Nether wart. These are the nether wart blocks that we've always had, but now they actually like grow as sort of the leaves for these giant red mushrooms. And so there's a blue version of all of this in the warped forest.
I like the blue.
Where the grass is blue, the mushrooms are blue,
Yeah, I like that better.
yeah. And so if you wanna see those, yeah, just head back in the other direction and you can explore around. And then as far as the mobs that spawn, that's the other big thing, is each one of these biomes has different mobs that spawn. So when you go to a warped forest, Endermen spawn there, and only Endermen. So you have to be careful to obviously not look at them. Here, I'll come with you just to...
Is the weapons, can you make the netherite? Is it netherite?
Yep, and this is my netherite sword right here.
Okay, so I need to farm some of that stuff. I think that's first priority is farming. So
Yeah,
I go
and...
farm that.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you probably already saw the stuff over there. And so yeah, if you look in my chest over here, just if you want to see all of the materials kind of rolled up, you'll see that there's the stems for both mushroom types. There's all the different warped roots and the vines and everything. So there's twisting vines and weeping vines. The twisting vines are the blue ones. They grow from the ground up. And the red ones grow down like traditional vines. And then you see shroom lights in there, crying obsidian. On the very bottom, you see netherite scrap. So that's what we smelt down once we find ancient debris. You'll see these warped fungus on a stick. If you want to ride one of the striders around in the lava, just equip one of these and you can literally ride those fuckers around on the lava. They're super fun.
So,
yeah.
Do I need Silk Touch to get some of these materials, or can I just go?
You don't need it if you're just trying to get ancient debris so you can start upgrading your armor. You don't need Silk Touch or anything for that. What you do need Silk Touch for is these plants on the ground. Or actually, no, not for those. I guess not. But if you want to mine up a netherrack block that has the grassy stuff on it, you do need Silk Touch for that. Otherwise, it'll just drop netherrack. Just like how when you mine a grass block, if you don't use a Silk Touch shovel, it'll just drop dirt.
Okay. Oh wow, you guys did a number down here.
Yeah, so you want to mine for ancient debris at the the lowest levels of the nether, basically. And so yeah, just come all the way back here, find a corner. And I'm telling you, it's rare. It's rarer than diamond, so you have to do a lot of mining before you find even one. I mean, we've spent multiple full streams just getting little bits here and there to slowly upgrade our armor. And then you got to watch out, because as you're mining, if you mine this gold here and you pick it up, and if a piglin is nearby, he'll aggro on you. But they're kind of weak. They're not like zombie piglins. They don't all charge you. It'll just be if one sees you, he'll start giving you some shit. And then of course you got to deal with lava.
You know what? How do you repair? How's repairing go now?
I'm still using the zombie pigman farm.
And that's... Oh, jeez, where's that at?
It's all the way back by our bases. Let me see if I have any other stuff. But yeah, you can see we've... it's been a good number of us, because Dan's been down here mining a bunch. I have, Rasinka has, Snow has, and so yeah, after several streams, we've got a lot of this area mined out, and so you just pick a corner and just continue to mine in whatever direction.
And I'll see it. I'll know it when I see it.
Yeah, it does kind of blend in with the netherrack. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could. Here, maybe I'll mine with you a little bit and we'll see if we can see one. So you can see what it looks like. And so when you get an ancient debris, sometimes you'll actually find two of them next to each other if you're really lucky. But usually you only find one. They don't come in big veins like diamond does. And so when you get it, you have to take it to a furnace and smelt it. And that'll smelt the ancient debris into netherite scrap. And then once you have 4 netherite scraps, so you basically have to get 4 ancient debris to get there, you can craft it with gold ingots to make a netherite ingot. And you need 1 netherite ingot to upgrade a piece of armor or tool or weapon to a netherite version. So that's the good thing is, yes, you need 4 ancient debris to get 1 netherite ingot, but you only need 1 netherite to upgrade an existing piece of armor. And what's nice too is, even though you have all the enchantments and stuff on your diamond armor, you can still upgrade it to netherite and all your enchantments will carry through. So you can just make all of your existing armor that much stronger. So yeah, it's awesome. The nether fucking kicks ass now. And what's up, Alder? I saw you over there. Sorry for the delay.
What is that?
Yeah, how's everything going, man? What was what?
Did you hear that boom?
Yeah, that was a ghast. We've dug out enough of this now that gas spawn in some sections, and they suck. And then, yeah, you'll see some of the new materials. Blackstone is my new favorite nether block. So you probably see these big black veins here. These are, it's like the new, it's the stone of the nether. So it'll work in any recipe that you would put cobblestone in.
It looks really nice.
And it's beautiful. Yeah, you can smelt it. You can turn it into blackstone brick. You can do cracked stone brick. You can do the chiseled blackstone. And you can craft them into stairs and walls, and it's just such a pretty block. Oh yeah, and then if you have a fortune on your pickaxe, it's super helpful to go around if you need a repair and just find a bunch of nether quartz, and it's really good at repairing your shit pretty quickly. But yeah, because of how rare this is, it's best if you can just find a corner and just go nuts, like really, really quickly, just tear through it, and then just kind of take a step back and see if you've exposed any ancient debris. So I'll help you here, and you can, if we find some, you can definitely have it. Because I've already upgraded a lot.
When I go...
Oh my god! A whole bunch of it. Come here. These are all yours. 3 of them. Super rare. That's what it looks like. So I do think you have to mine it with a diamond pickaxe. That, I think, is one of the only...
I don't have...
You don't need silk touch.
Okay, alright.
So go ahead and mine them up. It's right there on the ground next to the bone. There you go. And yeah, get the other 2 there. And then why don't we just with these 3 come back to our little base? I'll give you one of my nether scraps as a gift so that you can see how the upgrade process works.
Okay. And I'm gonna, after this, actually go repair all my stuff because I was not prepared for this.
Cool. I might possibly join you. I need to see. I don't know how much of my shit needs to be repaired. I'm glad you made it tonight. It's good to have you back on.
My husband's drugged up on my pills, so he's passed out.
Oh,
Poor
nice.
thing.
That's good.
Yeah, he's pretty pathetic when he's sick or hurt. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, as an adult, sometimes you need an excuse to be pathetic, because we don't ever get to be pathetic when we're adults.
It's such a shit part of the body to injure too.
It really is.
Yeah.
I've never really had like major issues with back pain, and then yeah, like holy fuck.
So go ahead and take one of the netherite scraps on the bottom there. Okay. So yeah, you take that, and then also go ahead and take some gold ingots. You need at least 4, but you can take a little more if you want. Not the nuggets, the ingots.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you can take nuggets too. So yeah, that's the other thing is with this update, you get so much gold in the nether now because you saw that those little gold veins spawn. And if you mine them with fortune, they'll drop sometimes like 50 gold nuggets in a single vein. All right, so now, yeah, come over to this furnace on the bottom left and put your 3 ancient debris in there. And let's wait for those. So you'll get 3 netherite scraps there, which when you add to mine, that'll give you 4. And once that's done, you're going to go to the crafting table, and you're going to, you can do it in pretty much any order. I think you can do the 4 gold. So you can do the top row of all gold, and then the middle left gold. And then the middle and middle right, you'll do netherite scraps. And then the bottom left and bottom middle, you'll do netherite. So it kind of is like 2 Tetris pieces fitting together, sort of.
Oh god, I'm gonna forget that.
You'll figure it out. Or you can just use the recipe book. It'll show you.
And then what am I gonna make?
It'll make a single netherite ingot. So let me know. Let me know when you have
Okay,
your
so
netherite ingot made.
Gold, gold, gold. Scrap, scrap. Netherite ingot?
Yes. So you got it?
Do I craft it?
Yep, craft it. And then you have one super valuable, super rare netherite ingot. All right, and now this is where finally they added functionality to the smithing table, which you see right up here in between the shulker boxes. So click on that. Well, I guess before you click on that, take out what do you want to upgrade? Do you want to upgrade your sword, one of your armor pieces, your pickaxe? The pickaxes are really nice because you get a whole bunch of additional durability. But at the same time, yeah, you may want to, whatever order you want to do it in. Eventually, you can upgrade. Basically, any diamond thing can be upgraded to netherite.
Probably my pickaxe, but it's almost broken, so does it matter?
Yeah, you can still go ahead and upgrade it, and then just go
Okay.
repair it. And so yeah,
Upgrade it.
yep. And
Oh,
so
repair it first?
no, you don't need to. The pigman farm works well enough that you'll, even with the extra durability, it'll repair fast.
So pickaxe left,
And netherite ingot,
and then
boom.
click it, and then take it.
Yep. There you go.
Oh,
Your first of many. So you can see, I guess we did find that pretty fast, but it's a lot of mining you have to do to find enough ancient debris to actually go through and actually I want to find, let's look, where's the ender chest? Where did the
there's
ender
an
chest?
right here. It's right here,
Yes, there we go.
next to me.
Okay, let me see what I have here because oh yeah, I definitely need a repair. Look at all mine here.
Oh, Ari, if you need books or anything, I built a really like OP villager trading hall. So
Oh, okay. Where is that at?
just past Christmas. If you give me
Okay.
a list of what books, I've got the whole like 1 emerald trade deal, but a lot of like you guys won't because they only I was the one that cured them and transformed them and then cured them. So they only recognize me as like that lower price point. But if you tell me what you want, I'll get them for you.
Okay, I definitely need like mending and silk touch stuff. And I don't remember what else. What else I need?
Unbreaking 3, efficiency, unless you already have that on some of your stuff.
I need unbreaking as well. Efficiency. Yeah. Unbreaking, silk touch, and mending are going to be some books I need. Okay,
Well, I'm definitely
go
coming with
here.
you because I have a lot I need to repair as well. But yeah, if you want to get a head start, I will be right behind you. I just need to put a few things in here.
I feel like I should maybe go grab a couple more pickaxes. So I have like 2 or 3 on me, maybe.
Back at the base?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's... All right, yes, I will join you. It's time to go back. Wait, did you already head out? Which way did you go?
Oh, am I going the wrong way? I think I'm going back the right way. I'm gonna head to my base real quick.
Okay.
If you want to call by Christmas, I can get you set up. I can even get you set up with some like pickaxes and stuff if you like.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, so if you want to call through Xmas, I'll
Okay.
get working on that.
I will be there shortly.
Oh yeah, and Alder mentioned the Ultimate Flex, a full netherite beacon. I actually saw someone did that. I think it was a Hermitcraft person did a full netherite beacon.
Was
What
it
do you
Cub?
get?
I bet you it was Cub.
It might have been Mumbo. I don't know. I don't recall actually, but that's insane to me. Like, because to make just a netherite block, like you need 9 netherite ingots to make 1 netherite block, and you have to do that 150 something times. Fuck that. I will never do that. I mean, what I assume those guys are using some kind of a crazy flying machine, like TNT method to mine up all their ancient debris.
Beds are really common.
Oh, just standard beds.
Yeah.
Beds.
Yeah, so they like explode in the nether, so if you're clever about how you place them, you can actually use them to mine like TNT.
Whoa.
Well, I'm catching up to you. I see you in the distance now.
What?
I'm hopping. I'm hopping mad.
Do I need to make one of those spawn point things?
You don't need to. But oh, that's maybe one of the other things. If you stay on long enough and come back into the Nether, so one of the other new things you can do is you can barter with piglins. So that's the interesting thing about them is, you know, assuming you're wearing gold armor or gold something and they're not aggroed on you, if you hold out a gold ingot, you can either, I think, right click on them or you can throw it on the ground and they'll pick it up and they will throw an item back to you that you can basically barter with them. And there's certain items that you can get. So I don't know if there's any that you can only get through bartering. I think crying obsidian is one. And so it's a new type of obsidian that has that like kind of purpley look to it. And that's basically the crying obsidian is what you need to make a respawn anchor. And so, yeah, basically just bring a bunch of gold ingots and do a bunch of bartering with them, and you can get some really, really good materials. So now we have that in addition to villager trading. Yeah, this update was huge. If you are coming in blind, there's a whole new trading mechanic with the piglins and how they work. There's 4 new biomes in the Nether. There's the 2 that you saw, and then there's a basalt delta and a soul sand valley. Those are the other 2.
Oh, wow.
They all look really cool. Tons and tons of new blocks, which you saw a good number of them. The striders that you can ride around in the lava. What else? There's the lodestone too, where now you can take a compass, and if you build a lodestone and you right click the lodestone with the compass, it'll point to that. So now you can actually do more complicated things with compi. You can just use it and basically have it point back to a specific point rather than always pointing to the origin of the world.
Nice.
You saw the hoglin, that stupid pig that attacked us.
So not much going on in the overworld then.
No. That's the 1.17.
The next update, if you haven't seen, they are going to be making significant changes to the overworld.
Oh.
The Caves and Cliffs update. We're going to get, just like we have these biomes in the Nether, we're going to have biomes in caves. So when you go caving, there's going to be, like, they're completely redoing how caves are generated, and you'll actually have underground biomes that exist independently of the biome above ground.
Nice.
And my favorite one is the overgrown or the lush cave or whatever it's called, where there's a bunch of foliage growing down and grass growing down into the cave. And they're apparently.
When is this supposed to be?
What's that?
When is this supposed to be?
Next year sometime.
Ugh.
I imagine it'll be in the summer.
Villages with an axe.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. You're not happy. Eesh. Sorry, guys.
mean, not that it matters a whole bunch, but I have not found any beer cups in the past 3 years that I've been here, and it's blasphemy.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I haven't even looked for them here yet, but I don't think I'm going to find them. We do have a 7-Eleven right next to our neighborhood, and they have an end cap with a bunch of Mexican candy, so I am very happy about
Nice. I heard that EG's is now expanding to Phoenix. Was it Phoenix or Tempe? Maybe.
that. I think I
Not
had
the
heard about
actual
that
drinks,
too.
but the whole thing.
That's cool. Yeah, because they had a deal with Blimpie where you could go into a Blimpie or certain Blimpies in Phoenix, and they would serve the EG's, slushy. But that's only a part of what makes EG's so good.
Yeah.
You need
Veggie grinder. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then their pretzels, their pizza pretzels, and their fucking ranch fries. Oh,
Holy shit.
the ranch fries are so good. Their ranch is like, I think God made that ranch.
It's so freaking good.
Yeah, really good.
Oh no.
Pizza fries too are pretty Bombay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing that I will sadly be missing is EG's. And I don't know. I mean, I don't think my wife and kids are ever going to go back to Arizona. Like, I'll have to go back for work trips. Like, when things return to normal, I'll have to basically the software team that I'm on. It's located in Phoenix, in the Phoenix office of the company I work for. But yeah, the wife and kids, I don't think they will ever be back.
I'm kind of not remembering how to get to Christmas. I think.
Where are you right now?
I'm in where the ice tunnel and then like my base portal.
Okay, here, hold on. Let me stay in the nether. Well, because we're going to go repair our shit first, or are you going to Christmas first?
Well, we can repair and then I want to go to Christmas.
Okay. Yeah, whichever way.
Yeah. Russ, you made a new entrance, right?
All right over here.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to go past it anyway to get to the portal.
Ah, that's right. Here it is. Oh no, I couldn't remember. Yeah, how to get there, but I remember this now.
Yeah, so I have 4 netherite pickaxes.
Jeez.
And I've ground them all to a nub. So we're taking out that bastion. There's just so much good blackstone there, and I want to use a lot of that in my... I have plans to build like a new base in the nether, kind of near where the end of our tunnel is.
How many pickaxes did you want, Ari?
If you can spare 2, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we can go to Christmas first, if you're ready for us, Rosinka.
I'm just working on getting the actual axes and the books for them. What do you want on them, silk or fortune?
Okay. Well, we'll let you take your time.
It doesn't matter either. Silk if possible.
Okay, easy.
Oh, do you have efficiency? Sorry, I don't know if I asked that.
Yeah, no, I put that on as standard.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
No worries.
Oh, I
just need-
love the blocks here to climb up.
To remember who's our efficiency guy. Okay. One, two. I'm breaking. I think he's over here. Yep. You know, I've got most of these books down to 1 emerald each.
very impressive.
Yeah. It was a fair bit of work.
Yeah, this is a very slow minecart ride.
What do you want to call these?
You pick me something that you like.
Okay. Let's put some of this paper in here. I need mending and what have we got? We've got silk touch, efficiency, unbreaking, mending.
Is the carts just broken, like just the mechanics of it, or what's the deal with them?
I think it's just laggy.
Oh.
Pretty sure that's what's going on. Oh yeah, Snow, if you are in the Nether, would it be possible for you to head to the overworld briefly while we use the piglin farm? The zombie piglin
I'm
farm?
already in the overworld.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Okay. Six.
Come
Oh.
on, little cart, go!
Okay. I need more levels. Let's trade with some of these guys.
Man, I have to say, when I roasted those pumpkins earlier and I opened the oven, the best smell in the world came. Like, there's very few smells that I think are better than, like, hot roasted pumpkin. I'm so excited that we have, like, fresh homemade pumpkin puree from pumpkins grown in our garden. Can't wait to make some pumpkin pie and pumpkin milkshakes. I got pumpkin on the mind.
Oh, wait, what happened?
All right, I'll let you go up first and do all the repairing you need to do.
That sounds really scary.
What does? All the minecarts?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you toggle your... you go to your sounds. And yeah, music and sounds, and you go to the friendly creatures, toggle it all the way down to 0 and all the way back up. It'll stop the minecart sounds.
Wow, that was so super weird. And I forgot how to repair. Shit.
Oh, it's a lot easier now. You don't have to take off your gear anymore.
Oh, I just did.
Yeah, that's one of the things they made better is it'll automatically, if everything else is repaired, it'll automatically apply all of the experience to, like if you're holding a pickaxe, to your pickaxe instead of like spreading it out and, you know, not applying it because you're wearing armor.
So there's little doors now? So do I shoot something?
Yeah, so you need to shoot one of the pigmen, just not the ones that are on the floating glass box. Please.
Yeah, here, come stand up on this trapdoor here in the middle. And yeah, don't shoot any of the ones in the distance that are used as alarm piggies. But yeah, just go ahead and shoot a zombie piglin.
I get really grumpy when I have to replace those because they're kind of a pain in the ass.
I feel like they're all far away, but I'm assuming they're not.
Here. So like one of these over here that are walking around. Go ahead and shoot.
Okay.
You see where I'm aiming? Shoot one of those guys.
Okay, I suck. Hold on.
And there you go. All right. And yeah, you may need to occasionally jump around a little bit, but I've noticed, at least when I used it, they're holding aggro really, really well again. Like, it did not take long for all of my shit to get repaired.
This is so terrifying.
Yeah. And you'll notice now, because piglins are a thing, there's piglins up there too, and they are not going to aggro along with the zombie piglins. So you may occasionally need to like shoot them as you're going, so that they're not clogging up so they're not taking up all the spawns.
Okay.
Oops.
Let me step away for just a brief minute. I'll be right back.
I have no idea what to call these pickaxes, Ari.
Surprise me. Something Russ.
Sounds like he's streaming at a slightly better time for you now. Like, still late, but
Yeah, I mean, it's still like midnight, but, well, right now it's 1 o'clock, but, my husband was up struggling, so I was wide awake, and it's just been a really weird week.
yeah.
So I just happened to be awake, and I really wanted to come and say hi to everybody. I won't be on too long, just because I have to take him to the hospital tomorrow because he's struggling. So
Yeah, poor bastard.
yeah, he's such a mess.
I mean that in that affectionate Australian way.
Oh
I know
no,
that
yeah,
sounded really...
yeah, no, he knows he's being ridiculous. Yeah, he's very when he's sick, it's just bad.
Yeah.
Wow, this is all repaired pretty much already.
Yay!
So what do I do? Do I just walk down? Are they gonna follow me?
If you just get out of eyesight, they should all stop aggroing.
Okay.
Right, we have enough levels.
14?
Well, I need like 12 to put books on, so I was just trading with villagers to get that up.
What's at the end of this long white thing where when you go up to the pig farm? What's at the bottom of that scariness?
Just a nether ceiling.
It's terrifying. That is a very terrifying fall.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. How do I get back to you? Ah, never mind. I see it.
Alright. That's one. Now we need a few more levels to do the other one. Other thing we want to do is go here.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Yes.
Try to lean back a little bit. My back is... I'm like slightly hunched over. Got that sharp pain at the top of my back from being hunched for too long. Oh, are you already done up here, Christina?
Yeah, it was just my pickaxe really that needed repairing, and that went super quick.
Sweet. All right, well.
Really need to make a squid farm.
Squid?
Yeah. You can trade ink blocks with these guys for emeralds. And I was thinking that it might be a good way of getting, like, doing more trading with them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Although technically I'm probably abusing them enough. I have major plans for one of those trading farms, for the pig ones too.
Are you going? You're going to Christmas right now, Christina?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure I'll get these zombie piglins will be spawning like crazy again once. Huh.
I think I'm gonna call it an early night. I'm a lot more exhausted than I thought I was.
Cool.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Yes. Happy
Happy
Halloween.
Have a good rest
Halloween!
of your night.
You
Yeah,
too.
you too, sir. I hope
Take care.
everything's okay. Bye!
Good night.
Oh, fuck, that scared the shit out of me. One of the anvils just broke as I was working on it. And it kind of like dropped the pickaxe on the ground and like the anvil on top of it fell down and it was all very scary.
Okay, now.
So, if you go to Christmas Island when you get here, you know where the apothecary building is?
Yes.
Basically head past like, or where the...
You showed me. You showed me. I think I had popped on for a little bit and you showed me. I think I know where it's at.
Okay. But basically, yeah, if you go past my potion brewer and grab one of the boats and then just head straight back. By that stage, I think parts of it should be loaded in anyway. I'm just not sure what your draw distance is.
16, I think.
Okay, you might be able to see where we're at.
Oh yeah, I can see it from here.
Cool. I've still got to finish the sugarcane farm. I've been playing a fair bit of modded lately, so I haven't really been feeling all that inspired by vanilla.
Yeah, my kids have been playing a lot of Minecraft lately. It's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've still been playing a ton of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Got way back into that.
I'm actually missing WoW.
I still play.
Do you?
Yeah, but not classic. I mean, I have it, but my husband's wanting me to play retail, so I've been playing retail with him.
How far did you end up going in Classic?
Ugh, awful. I think I'm like 40 something.
Because we only got into the 40s as well. I think I was 44 and you and Matt were 42.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I got stuck. As a resto druid, it is damn near impossible to do a whole lot at that point. There's really not a lot to do.
Yeah.
I kind of was still so new to it that I kind of felt bad about like joining into random groups, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So when everyone stopped playing, I kind of stopped too, but it was just like, yeah.
Well, I think you did fine in the dungeons that we did. I mean, they seemed like they went pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things. If I had more time to dedicate to video games, I could see myself getting back into it. But, yeah, WoW is a tough one for me. It's harder for me to just play that if I'm playing it. Well, and I think a lot of it, too, is the monthly fee. It's such a barrier because, like, if I'm paying the monthly fee, I feel compelled to play it a lot more to justify paying $15 a month.
Yeah.
But I just don't have the time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Did I miss an easier way to get over here? Or was I just being ridiculous and walked all the way around?
You can just, like, come this way. There's, like, stairs and stuff up here.
Where?
So, like, up through here, and Christmas is just over there.
No, but I mean, how did you get up to the top? Up there.
Oh, I jumped.
Jumped.
Yeah, there's like a staircase here.
Oh, jeez, I didn't see this. Oh, what's growling at me?
Oh, zombies.
Oh, shit, okay.
They are contained, but I'd advise you not to dig into anything.
Yep, nope. I'm out of here.
Sierra and I had a heck of a job getting them in.
Yeah, no zombies for me.
Yeah.
Thank you for the pickaxes.
No worries, you stole my boat.
Wait, where's the other boat? Wait, hold on. I'm coming back.
No, it's all good.
What did I do? What happened to the other boat?
Didn't you come from over here?
Hold on. Did I?
Yeah, there's a boat here.
Whoops.
That's hilarious.
I was like, wait a minute, what is happening? Sorry.
It's all good. I just found it funny. I'm gonna eventually put sea lanterns going across so you've got like a pathway.
Mm-hmm.
Light. I thought that would be cool.
Yeah.
But I have so many plans and so little energy or desire to do any of it right now.
Yeah, all my plans are on hold while I'm just living it up in the nether.
I need to farm some of that black stone stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome to take some from those chests by that bastion remnant. There's a lot in there, and we're welcome to definitely have a few stacks.
Okay, I'm going to head on back to that nether area and start mining a little bit before I have to go. See if I can get some more of that stuff.
Ancient debris.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy sometimes, like how long it'll take to find one. But if you stick with the general strategy, like just have some really good pickaxes and just try to just tear through that as fast as you can, you'll get there.
Does somebody have a bird?
A bird?
Oh yeah, sorry. We've got
Is it a bird?
We've got baby chicks at the minute. It sounds like Dad's picked one of them up and they're objecting to that.
Aww.
Noisy little fuckers. I might actually just go and make sure that it's okay and it is actually someone picking it up. I'll be right back.
Okay. Little chicks. Wait a minute. Okay. I think another project I need to do is figure out a better way to get to this area that we're at instead of having to traverse through all this ridiculousness. I don't know, the boat and minecart thing that you guys did.
You mean out to our new nether area?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah, I think eventually we will convert that to a wonderfully fast tunnel. Okay, are there any arrows? Yes, there are.
Yeah, no, they're all fine. They're just assholes. They're such noisy little peeps. The worst is like in the middle of the night, they'll just go off.
How many do you have?
I think he's bred about 30 this year
Holy cow.
in like 4 or 5 different batches. So these ones are, I don't know, like 2 or 3 days old. Yeah, they're funny little critters.
Do they have... They produce eggs, right? They produce a lot.
Yeah, but Dad's also got a lot of chooks. So, yeah, no, there's quite a few of them. Yeah. Mum and Dad went away last year or something. They were gone for 3 weeks. And they both eat a lot of eggs. I don't. And I also didn't have time to cook because by the time I'd fed all the animals and stuff while they were gone, I'd leave home at like 5:30, go to work, come home, do all the animal stuff, or not come home but go out to the animals and come back. So I wasn't really doing a lot of cooking either because I was just like, it'd be 6 o'clock before I get home. And by the time they came back, I had 144 eggs minus the handful that I dropped along the way collecting them that the dog got. Like, there were just so many. I took some into work. Mum gave some away when she got back. But it was just like, we had so many eggs. And then about 2 months later, we had no eggs because they'd all stopped laying for the thing.
Man.
Chickens, they're good fun.
My sister-in-law had 5, and
Yeah.
she had so many eggs, so we'd just get eggs by the dozen. Just so many eggs from her.
It's crazy how thick the shells are and how tough the shells are compared to what you get at the grocery store.
Yes.
Yeah. I think a big part of that is, aside from the fact those chickens are basically bred to just continuously pump out eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And they're quite young too. Like, they basically only have about 2 years of laying, or a year of laying, and then you might get a second year. But a lot of the time they'll actually cull them at a year old. Because it's more efficient to keep bringing them through.
Efficiency.
Yeah.
What
Uh,
sound?
Yeah, no, they put everything into them and stuff. The really cool thing about shells is that they actually come on in a spiral. Like, they will grow the shell, I guess, around the actual egg sac in a spiral shape.
Ooh, I bet they use the Fibonacci sequence.
I don't know what that is. I'm just a pig farmer.
It's like a recurring pattern in nature that it's like the spines on a pineapple follow and the way a snail's shell develops. And
Is that thing that they keep putting over, like, art and stuff? It's like that shell shape.
I'm not sure. No, the
Maybe
Fibonacci
that's
sequence
what it
is like 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. You take the last 2 numbers and add them together to get the next number. And it's like a very mystical sequence that you find all over in nature, and it feeds into the golden ratio, which is another magical number that supposedly makes the most attractive rectangles.
I'm in a bit of trouble. I'm being attacked by 2 ghasts on this bridge.
Yeah, those guys are real assholes.
So, I don't know if you've heard of it, but I thought you were gonna say the Carbonaro effect. Have you heard that?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's a magician, and he has a TV show, and he tricks people, and at the end, he's like, "Oh, have you heard of it? It's called the Carbonaro effect because his name is Carbonaro." And my dad just gets a kick out of it, and I thought that's what you were gonna say, and I was like, I was probably gonna start laughing, and yeah.
I am familiar with David Blaine. I love watching his street
I
magic.
love David. He's so gorgeous too.
Did you see the recent one he did with the balloons?
I did. I remember his daughter. Was it his daughter that?
Yep.
Yeah, it was super awesome. It's super nervous. It made me nervous.
Yeah, he basically tied a bunch of balloons to himself, flew up in the sky, and spent like an hour or two up there. And then was hooked up with a parachute and everything. And so when he was done, he just cut the rope and came back down to earth.
There's one of these weird piggy. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. There's a weird piggy thing just kind of floating in the air.
Piggy thing?
Not piggy. What is the thing that you can ride on a saddle? He's floating in a pillar of lava.
The Strider.
Yeah, he's just looking at me in the pillar of lava. I love it. Shit.
Oh, I want this to just give me a little more experience. A little more. Come on. Wee, wee, wee. Yay, it's repaired.
I hate how accurate the pig sounds are in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Just got a burst of spawns over here. Man, there's definitely some lag. You can see them all like jolty walking over here.
So this tree-looking material. So there's the bark and then the foliage or whatever. Do I need Silk Touch to get that?
No. I don't think you need Silk Touch for any of that. I think the only thing you need it for is if you want to mine up the netherrack with the warped or crimson grassiness on it.
Okay.
Oh, that must be why I got so many spawns. You're probably in a warped forest right now.
Whatever the green one is.
Yeah, and so because only Endermen spawn there, all the zombie pigmen spawns are hitting the spawner over here. That's funny.
Oh, should I stay up where I was at?
No, don't worry about it. I'm close enough that actually, yeah, just from you walking into that forest, it pretty much got this pickaxe almost the whole way. That was awesome.
Is it possible to make a portal kind of like from our main area to somewhere around here without having to walk this whole way?
Not really.
Lame.
Yeah, because usually we would use the nether as a shortcut to like certain places in the overworld, but if we're trying to get to two places that are far away from each other in the nether, it's like there's not really any quicker way than just running through the nether. Come on, little piggies.
And this blue fire is what?
It is blue fire. Yeah, so that's another cool thing is if you light a flame on soul sand or soul soil, which is kind of a new variant of soul sand, it becomes a blue flame. And piglins are scared of the blue flame. And what's even cooler is there's some new crafting recipes that use soul sand. You can make blue torches, like the same torches that we make here, but that have a blue fire instead. And it's a dimmer light. So it basically only puts out like a light level of what I think 9 or something instead of 14 or 15. And you can also make blue lanterns. So just like you have the lanterns you can hang from ceilings, you can actually make a blue variant of it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Yeah, I haven't really messed around with any of that too much. I've been so focused on just, trying to get a bunch of ancient debris so I could get tons and tons of my armor and tools all upgraded. And then B, getting this Bastion remnant tore down so I can build a new little base. And one day I'll get back to my above ground projects. There's still big plans I have for all of that with all the work I was doing, but this update just can't help myself.
Don't mine up this gold ore that I'm finding, or gold blocks. Don't do it.
Oh, you can if you want. Just be prepared if there is a piglin nearby. Just be ready to kill them. They really don't do much. They're nowhere near as like problematic, I guess, as the zombie pig. Well, now they're called zombified piglins. They're not called zombie pigmen anymore. Because they just don't aggro the same way. You know, you don't end up with a swarm of them all attacking you with golden swords and fucking you up. Now you just deal with the one or two near you and continue on. So yeah, I pretty much indiscriminately just pick up gold because I'm not scared of those fuckers.
This damn iron is tripping me up. I keep thinking it's that stuff.
Yeah.
I just figured giving Ari a warning that she may be attacked when mining gold was probably a wise one.
Yeah. It can be surprising when you're not expecting it. Oh, wait a minute. Did I put my shulker box back in my ender chest? I'm having one of those moments where I feel like I just left my shulker box on the ground. I hope I didn't. This will be a long minecart ride back. So you kids playing anything else besides Minecraft? Or is that still the go-to game for them?
My son is really big into Fortnite. He loves him some Fortnite. And then, my littlest one kind of likes Fall Guys.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that one.
And my middle daughter, she doesn't really play games. She's more into like reading and just.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, she's she's different. She doesn't like that kind of stuff. So, you know, she just does her own thing. She likes makeup and fashion stuff.
Oh, cool.
But I know that my son has been wanting to try some game called Amongst Us or something.
Oh yes, that
Have
looks
you?
awful.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's better if you play it in a group of people you already know, rather than venturing into random chat lobbies. Just because it's a bit kind of wild. But yeah, no, it looks so good. Matt's apparently been playing a heap of it.
Oh.
I bought it. It was like $7.50 on Steam the other day.
Oh, not bad.
No, I just haven't got around to playing it. It'd be cool to do a nursing home Among Us. Have us all sneaking around, trying to kill each other and voting each other off the ship.
You need what, like solid half a dozen people or more to
Yeah,
get a good game going.
I think that was kind of where we might run into problems. But yeah, it just looks so much fun. I've been watching like all different groups of people playing it on YouTube.
Yeah, I haven't watched any videos of it yet, but I have definitely heard a lot about it. Yeah, my obsession continues to be Zelda Breath of the Wild. I started another new file the other day, but on master mode. So it's like I have like 3 different save files I'm playing on simultaneously. And the kids always want to watch me play it too, so that's like added motivation. And when the kids want me to play a game and they want to just sit there and watch, it's like, okay, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't matter where I'm at, as long as I'm at this level, I can find this stuff.
You can technically be at any level, but the best chance of finding it is basically like around the same kind of way that you do diamond. You get down to around like y equals 10, y equals 11, and if you mine in that kind of that general slice, it spawns most frequently there. But you can technically find it like all the way up higher in the nether. If it's just a lot less common, as uncommon as it already is.
Okay. I've not found any yet since with you.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you end up finding like an area where you keep running into lava, my advice is just bail on that area, unless it's just like individual lava blocks that you can, quickly neutralize. Because if you like actually hit a nearby lava lake or lava pond or whatever, you're just better off finding a new area to mine in so you can tear through more quickly and not have to navigate around all that shit. My wife sent me a picture of Nolan. He fell asleep in our bed.
Aw.
Yeah, so me and Isla yesterday, we put on one of my Chrono Trigger streams. And when I started doing those, she was 7 years old. She's 11 now.
Goodness.
It doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but yeah. It was like over 3.5 years ago that I started doing these streams, and that me and Isla were doing the Chrono Trigger streams, and now Nolan is 7. So he's the same age now that Isla was when I was doing those Chrono Trigger streams with her.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, what, 3 years old, I think, when I first started doing the Minecraft streams. They grow up so goddamn fast, man.
Yeah, they do.
I just don't know how they're 7 and 11. So what's the weather been like out there? Have you haven't gotten hit by any of those hurricanes, have you?
No, I mean we had a little remnants from one of the hurricanes come through, but we've had a very quiet year so far, and it's beautiful. It's in the 60s and 70s, sometimes in the 80s. It's perfect.
Nice. Yeah, it's been. I mean, we had Sunday and Monday, we had our snow. I think I mentioned the high was like 15 degrees, the low was 1 degree, but this whole week, basically for the this week and the next couple of weeks, what's on the forecast, the high is around 60 to 65 degrees, and then the low at night is between like 30 and 35 degrees. So
Nice.
yeah, I've been absolutely loving it. Like I think I've lived enough years in the desert, where even on Halloween we're like sweating in our Halloween costumes because it's still so goddamn hot, and it's like we would go to the pumpkin patches and we'd be sunburnt and just exhausted because of how hot they'd be. I welcome the chilly temperatures and just being able to walk outside at night and it be really cold and need to wear a sweater, and I love it so much.
Maybe get yourself a white Christmas.
I think so. Yeah, we had a freakish early snow. It snowed on September 6th, which I guess is the second earliest it has ever snowed here, like in all of recorded history.
Wow.
So yeah, like right after the end of August, like September 6th, we get this huge Arctic cold front and we got snow. And we moved up here in the middle of July, so we've only been up here for like 3.5 months. It's still like pretty new, and so to get our first snow so quickly was very unexpected and very awesome.
I found one of those things.
Ah, sweet. Well, I'll come join you and see if I can help you get some more. I've gotten enough that I definitely don't mind helping others catch up.
Is it okay if I look at this little pig?
Yeah?
He's staring at me with the netherrack in his hand.
No? Oh, yeah, that's right. When I get over there, I'll bring some gold ingots down, and you should try some of the trading, the bartering with them. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you'll definitely want some of that crying obsidian. For all the new music that was added for the Nether, I don't feel like I hear those new songs very often. There were three new tracks, just like with the update Aquatic, how they added 3 new like ocean tracks. There's supposed to be new music in the Nether.
It sounds like the ambient music is different. Maybe?
Yes, yeah, they definitely overhauled all the ambient sounds and so yeah, one of the big changes is they introduced what they call 3-dimensional biomes, and I referenced that with the Caves and Cliffs update. That's basically how they're doing the new Caves update and making it so that you can have these all these different biomes underground, completely independent of what's above ground, is with this update, they changed the system so that like at one Y level, like further down, maybe near the lava lakes, it can be a nether waste biome, or it can be one type of biome. And if you go higher up or lower down, you can actually enter, you know, one of the, like the Crimson Forest or the Warped Forest. And it's not the same biome, you know, all the way up and down, you know, from the bottom to the top. The biomes will actually change as you change your elevation. So yeah, it is super cool. All right, let me get some gold ingots. Bring those down to you. I'll split this stack in half and we can both do some bartering because there are good items you can get. Okay, you're down in the crazy mining area?
Yeah.
Lava?
Damn, the gas over here are terrifying.
Oh, yep. All right, I see you over there. All right, here. I'm going to give you half of this stack. So what you want to do, put it on your hotbar. Let's go find a piglin. Just a regular-ass piglin. Lots of zombies. All right, here we go. Here's some over here. So you'll see. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to throw one on the ground. He's going to pick it up.
How do I drop just one?
Q. And he looks at it, and then watch. He's going to throw something at me. Come on, buddy. There it is. And I got string. So yeah. So just throw one on the ground. And then just wait. He'll look at it for a little bit, and then he'll throw something back at you. And there's no way to really control it. Oh, did the baby pick it up? Oh, that asshole. That little asshole.
So he won't give me something?
Yeah, the babies, they won't barter. So...
What a dick. And he's looking at me, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, there's so much gold down here that... Here, yeah, go to one of the... Come on, give me something good. Give me something good, asshole. Come on. And, ooh, he gave me 6 spectral arrows. Oh, did you get crying obsidian?
Yeah.
Yes, awesome. See, that's what you need for to make a respawn anchor. I forget what else goes into it, but so yeah, just if you just do this over and over again, you get a surprising amount of good stuff. I think they'll give you iron. You can get iron from them too, since there's not really any other way to get iron in the nether.
Is there like a timer CD or something on it? When they're like, I'm bored doing this.
No, you can trade with them forever. As long as you have gold, just keep throwing it on the ground and... Dude, this baby picked up... he's holding 2 of my gold ingots now. I think I'm going to kill him. I want my gold back. Oh, what? What? You two want to fight? You two want to fight? Yeah, you guys are nothing against my netherite armor. Yeah, next time you piglins better pay more attention to your children and don't let them steal my gold. Alright, let's try this guy over here. Hey, buddy. Hey, over here. Over here. There. Boom. Trade with me. Come on. Hit me. Did he seriously give me fucking gravel? asshole.
That's funny.
Whir. Whir. Gave me Blackstone, okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, so you can't... That... I totally forgot. You can also just right-click on them while you hold the gold and give it directly to them. I forgot you don't have to throw it on the ground anymore.
Oh. Oh.
That's something you had to do at first.
I don't want your string.
Ooh, more spectral arrows. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones, is getting spectral arrows. When you fire a spectral arrow and hit an enemy, it makes them glow. Like it highlights them and gives them an outline, so you can more easily track them.
Nice. Oh, I got some.
Sweet. And he gave me some soul sand. I got 17 more ingots. I'm spending all of them. Oh, and I think one more thing you should do before you log out is ride a strider. You're gonna love it. You're gonna fucking love it. Because I've got some crimson fungus, or I'm sorry, warped fungus on a stick. I got a few of them, so we can ride our striders into the night.
Into the night. Yeah, I'll do that right now because I'm gonna get ready. It's 2 o'clock here. I don't know how to get out though.
All right, let me just.
All the torches.
He gave me a splash potion of fire resistance. That was a good one. Okay. Yes, I'm heading back to the stairs as well. Well, not bad. You got a quick crash course, and I think you got a pretty good sampling of all the new stuff. There's definitely some other things, like there's a new block called a target block that when you shoot an arrow at it, it has a little bullseye, and like the closer your arrow is to the bullseye, the stronger a redstone signal it sends out. So we could use that for some like really cool games in the game district.
Nice. Okay, so I'm not gonna get burned doing this.
Maybe bring here. You can bring some fire resistance with you if you want, just to be safe. If you want one out of my chest there.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one.
Yeah, I have a limited amount of trust for these guys. And then, yeah, get a warped fungus on a stick. Here in my chest over here, if you want one of those. You'll see there's 2 warped fungus on a stick there.
Oh, God.
And then... Okay, hold on. I just need to find somewhere to put this other shit.
So drink it and then equip the rod and then tap him?
Yeah. Yeah, all right, so come over here. Let's first get over to our striders. In our little pen here. I think there should be at least 2 of them saddled.
They're so ugly.
Yeah, and if you hold your stick out, you see he comes and walks over. All right, I'm going to drink my fire resistance. Okay. His name is Crackhead. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click on him to get on him.
Look at the thing. Do I
Oh,
kill
shit.
him?
Yes, kill him. Kill him.
How come he's not attacking me? Oh, now he is. Ooh. Wait, he doesn't die. What the hell?
They're pretty strong.
Goodness.
Okay, so what I'm going to do...
Come here. Come to me. He won't come to me.
Hold your, yeah, hold it out. You'll get his
There,
attention soon.
come. So I'll click on him. Oh my god.
Yeah,
so
so
terrible.
yeah, start riding on him. What the fuck? How do I? Okay, I'm trying to make a little path out. Okay, if you come over here. Ow, ow, ow. Okay.
Dying?
Follow me. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you right click, it'll use a little bit of the fungus and make him get a turbo boost. But you might need to be in the lava. All right, so follow me into this lava, and we're going to go for a lava lake ride.
Fun.
And yeah, he starts going really fast when you right click. And you can just aim him everywhere, so we can traverse the entire lava lakes on these guys.
This is so funny.
Isn't this amazing? Hey guys!
Straight down with them, they look funny.
Woo. I know. Oh yeah, and so when they're not in lava, they get cold. So if you bring him out of the lava, you'll notice he turns a slightly grayish color and starts shaking.
Oh, that's what he was doing. Okay, I thought he was
Yeah.
getting hurt.
I think they're a good compromise between nether boats and like not having nether boats, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they still gave you a way of transversing the lava, but this is so much cooler than a boat.
I love these guys. These might be my favorite part of this new update. I love them so much.
I'm probably gonna jump off here, guys. I'm starting to get sore, so
Okay.
I'll see you both later.
Hi,
Fun.
Russ. Thank
Bye.
you.
No worries. Good to see you again, Ari.
Too, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for
Bye.
joining us, Russ. Later.
Bye.
Okay, I'm trying to get this little guy back because he's taking damage, or some. Maybe I'm taking damage. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they take damage.
How do I get off of him?
Press shift.
Oh crap! There's one of those boars. Oh, he's dying in lava. Never mind.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to come over here. And so, yeah, to keep them penned in, I'm going to close this area back off. But I just wanted to
Okay. Yeah, I threw him in there.
get him there. And then... Boda! Oh, that was so fun. I love those guys. They're my
They're
best
so
friends.
funny looking. That was definitely an awesome way to end the night for me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it's so early, but I'm glad I got to play for a little while.
Yeah, it was great having you, and no worries. We're all fucking grown adults here, so, you know, life is life. And, yeah. My hope, I guess, as you're wrapping it up here, my hope is, you know, as things continue to settle down, I want to try to start planning ahead a little bit and get these streams, like coordinate a bunch of us getting online together and maybe pre-plan out some activities and stuff.
Absolutely.
I think it'd be really... I just think back to the giant wall we created, and I'd love to get some of that going again.
Yeah,
but-
absolutely. I'll try to. I think if I can just plan my week a little bit better, it'll give me more time on the weekend to be able to mess around.
Yeah.
I'll start doing that in the next couple weeks and get
Well,
things situated.
I'm right there with you. I mean, I'm down to... I only stream one night a week now since we've moved. And, I kind of... I don't know. I want to get this going a little bit more and plan it out a little more. But hey, at the very least, I at least get on one night a week and dick around a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm definitely glad to play. My husband's like, "You're gonna play with them?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's been like forever."
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
yeah, I'll talk to you guys on Discord, and then we'll try to plan it so I can get back on. And but thank you for showing me all the ropes and helping me get that pickaxe. And
Yeah,
let me know
absolutely.
next time you might consider doing another nursing home, and I'll try to plan around to make sure I can be on.
Yeah, I'll definitely let everybody know, and it'll be fun. It's always fun.
Absolutely. All right, we will see you later.
All right, peace out.
Bye.
Bye. All right, what do I want to do with all this stuff? Got one more there to fill up. What am I doing with all that netherrack? Okay, well, I may as well head back to the Bastion Remnant. It suddenly is so quiet. Yeah, we definitely need to give this area the blue ice treatment. Made a big difference in the other area. Well, at least I got a little bit done here and there. I got all my shit repaired. That was a big one. Definitely needed that. So now I'm all prepped to be able to continue tearing down this Bastion Remnant. And then we did get a fair bit more of the blackstone and stuff. Okay, so this is where we need to be careful. Hey guys, don't mind me. It's very populated over here. It's a lot of guys. A lot of guys. Alright, sweet, I made it back. Alright, and actually, yeah, I need to, I think I need to get going. But fortunately, looks like I don't even know if anybody's watching right now. And everybody's logged off, so... Fuck you, asshole! Dude, that was fucked up. Alright. Yeah, I do need to call it here. The wife needs me to get a couple things done before I come to bed. It's late. Everybody's off. Nobody's watching. So this is a good time. Yeah, take care if anybody is out there. And I will see you guys next weekend. Peace out.